We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. But tonight we start Week 9 with a good one in prime time, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Miami Dolphins. Hi, everyone. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. Charles, you look at the Dolphins as they enter play in this one. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Ravens, they too were losing. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. So here come the Ravens now, ready to get the football for the first time. Leading him out is their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Ole Miss.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the 1 interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown pass.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets. And bottom line, how do they get a win?
Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Makes it 3rd and 6.
Dart from the gun on 3rd down. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. On 4th down, Corliss Waitman on to punt. Back deep, the dangerous Tyler Lockett. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And it'll be Dolphin football. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. They will be led out by the Heisman Trophy winner from 2018, drafted #1 overall the subsequent year, Kyler Murray.
Well, the silver lining from last week, he played phenomenally. Kept the ball clean and led them to the end zone several times. You know these NFL quarterbacks, though, they trade away all those touchdowns if it meant getting the win. That's his focus this week.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. Able to push his way through. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Dolphins first down.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber that runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
And now Murray's going to set up to throw. And that is incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Andrew Makuba on the coverage.
Murray now to throw. Losing 9 yards there. And it also brings up 4th.
A loss of 9 brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we could walk away with a win.
This is Brown going up the middle. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down. Looking to throw, Dart. Now they go screen. It's complete. And, boy, he had the marker square in his sights, but a good tackle is going to leave him about a yard or so short. Fourth down, Corliss Waitman now on to punt. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. So possession goes over here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Dolphins offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. And he's run the ball well to this point in the season, right there in the mix for NFL leaders in rushing. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley trying to run inside, but nothing there. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Murray going to throw. That's taken in. It's Keon Coleman. With some extra bulk on that line for 3rd and inches. Murray on the sneak. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
The Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep as they'll go instead with Barkley. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Murray now. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A good pickup there, a 22.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just said earlier.
And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2.
Again, it's Barkley. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 or the 34.
The 34-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Shotgun now from Murray. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 12-yard line. A gain of 22.
That's another Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
At the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
Coleman, the man in motion left.
7.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Keon Coleman, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Well, this is a crew, they've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever until you've gone somewhere, but you really haven't. You're in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, though. You know, get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Now, they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week, and you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Dart. Over the middle, complete. It's Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
That's another Baltimore first down.
They go play action with Dart. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
4 yards. That's another Baltimore first down. It's a gain of 20.
Dart going to look to throw here.
First down.
And his throw is incomplete. The Ravens at 3-4 on the year coming into play. They were losers their last time out. Trying to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now Dart. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this won't be enough. Stop the yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down.
On the stop. A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with 4th down and 1.
A 36-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we wonder just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Here's Murray. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Throwing now is Murray. That's complete to Pearsall. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
The Ravens offense back out there. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. An inside give, Brown. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try to figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. He's been effective so far over the 40-yard mark here in the 2nd quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football. And they've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. He's got the tight end. That's Gaskin. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. To throw is Murray. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They'll wind up losing 11 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Cameron Dicker on for the field goal. A 47-yard attempt.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
And he returns this to the 22. The Ravens ready to take over. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. And nice yardage right off the bat here as he's up to about the 24-yard line.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
To the air, Dart. A quick throw, but incomplete.
Oh, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly, they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
Dart from the gun on 3rd down. That is caught. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Baltimore 1st down. It's a gain of 20. And a Raven 1st down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Looking for Godwin again, and he's got him once more. Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Here's Dart. And that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throwing his Dart. That's complete to DK. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 42. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Brown. He's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now. Second down and 8.
It's second and 8.
To throw now, Dart. And he's got his man in stride, complete. So 2 of 2 on third down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. Throwing his Dart. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Now we get to see the punter, Corliss Waitman. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. They'd lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. From the gun, Murray. A throw left side for Pearson is complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
14 yards. And the Dolphins first down.
On play action, it's Murray. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. Now a second and 10.
Cooper DeJean on the coverage.
Play action. Now it's Murray. He's able to get it to Coleman. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 35. That one goes for 24 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a first and 10 at the 35-yard line. Again, they'll throw with Murray. Left side complete to Lockett. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it's second down. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. Murray now to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Murray going to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. They trail by 10, 13-3 as they come up on a first and 10. They'll start out here with the option left. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. Here's second and 3.
a gain of 7. Brings up second.
Looking to throw, Dart.
At the 36-yard line.
There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
That's good for a Baltimore.
To throw is Dart. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It leads to
Dart. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And the Baltimore first down.
Dart looking to throw again. And he fires one incomplete.
Offense is moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Throwing, Dart. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. Here's Dart. Able to find the open man. That's complete. I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. The Waitman now to punt as he sends this one away. The Dolphins taking over now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Shotgun now from Murray. This one complete to Coleman. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Murray now. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Isaiah Simmons there defensively.
Here's Murray. Now he's going to step up and run. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
At the 47-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Complete to Oronde Gadsden. A 6-yard pick.
A final shot before half from Murray. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime
tour of the
report.
league starts now. It starts in Cincinnati. The Bengals at home to take on the Chicago Bears. And it's Stephon Diggs. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. It's a 73-yard catch and run to the house. The Bengals close out the first half of the season with a victory as they move to 6-3 on the year. With that, let's give you a look at the rest of the action this week around the league. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half as we send you back out for the second half kickoff.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And fighting down inside the 25. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Dolphins getting set to go back to work here in quarter number 3. Play fake. Murray. Finding Rocket for the catch here on the out route.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Dolphins first down.
Now Murray off play action. A quick throw there is incomplete. Second and 10.
Incomplete. Cooper DeJean.
Here's Murray. This one goes out wide for Barkley. Now a 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now Murray again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll try and run forward Barkley. Down at the 2. Broke through the first contact, but ultimately stopped short of the goal line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
At the Ravens' 3-yard line.
It'll be Murray on the keeper. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Kyler Murray, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Dolphins take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point try now from Dicker. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. A drive that time of 6 plays. And the play that polished it off was the touchdown run by Kyler Murray. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. Oh, a heck of a move, man. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right?
And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Chase Brown with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens get a bit closer. We were just saying off-air during halftime, could they mount a comeback, and how would it start? Well, it started in a hurry.
Yeah, they have to get back into the game, right? So if you're going to do that, you think to yourself, we need points right here on the opening drive. But even in their best game plan, did they expect it to be a one-play drive and put the points on the board? Probably not.
No, probably not, but they got it in a big way. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
The Dolphins offense and Kyler Murray headed back out onto the field. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with ways to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those opportunities into big plays. They begin with a run by Barkley. A good move. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender and the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, it's sometimes a thing of beauty.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
At the 45-yard line.
And Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play. Picks up the first down and then slides to the ground. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move.
First and 10 at the
We knew he had the potential to give this defense fits with his arm, but he's really given them fits with his legs in this one.
Got him tied knots, doesn't he? Because you can see the indecision all the way through. Because when you're defending an RPO and you have to have the proper assignments, that means you're thinking instead of reacting, and he's taking full advantage of that, having a big game.
74 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Murray. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Barkley. A 7-yard gain. And the Dolphins first down.
The first carry here for Jordan James. And he gets it a little bit closer and takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
From the gun, Murray keeps himself, and they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
So they're coming up here on the 9th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and goal. Throwing now is Murray. And that is incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for him. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and the Dolphins will add on to their lead. So 3 points, response there to that opening touchdown of this 3rd quarter.
And that's an important 3, both in terms of adding to your lead, but also letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the second half and take over.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And the Ravens taking the field.
Well,
Partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Second down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Throwing his dart. Hard throw, incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. A quick throw out to Lockett. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. From the 31, here's second down and 5. And they'll send the tight end in motion. To throw is Murray. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 40.
Partner, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now, because he has been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
On the tackle that time, Shelby Harris. Coleman, the man in motion left. Murray now to throw. It's caught by Coleman. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 31-yard line.
And the Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 30.
Up the middle with Barkley. He juked him. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 91 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10.
The 17-yard line.
Murray now running left off the option. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and makes sure he spills it for a small gain.
Third down just got a lot tougher. That will officially go as a loss of 7.
A 7-yard loss.
They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
Personally, I think they've got to go somewhere else with the football. They've got to bracket it out there in double coverage. Makes it hard to fit it in time after time.
It would have had to have been an absolutely perfect pass and not good enough. And his kick is good. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead. So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting 3.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that can all change, because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Looking to put a drive together. They'll fake the give. Now it's Dart. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Looking to throw, Dart. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the fourth. To throw now, Dart. He'll look underneath and finds Brown.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 40.
Here's Dart. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down.
A gain of 19 yards.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So after the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22. Dart looking to throw again. This will be caught by Brown. The Ravens on third down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. They need just a yard here. It's third and 1. It's a quarterback sneak. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on third and a yard.
Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Now Dart. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. To throw, Dart. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Dart. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. A nightmare on third and goal. He's sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it.
See what I did there?
He needs better protection, that's for sure. And his kick is indeed good. And that will cut the lead down to 13. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Spins past him. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The home team's offense and running back Saquon Barkley ready to get going again. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. From the 32-yard line now, here's second and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Here's Murray, a quick throw complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First and 10 at the 42.
A handoff, Barkley running left. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
49-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
Here's Murray. And that is incomplete. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's third and 1. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to convert on third and short yardage with a gain of 4.
And the Dolphins first down. First First and 10 at the 45-yard
To throw,
line.
it's Murray. He hits his target, Lockett. And he's taken down inside the 30. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down.
Dolphins, first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Barkley off tackle left. Well, shifts past him. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 116 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Shelling through the defense. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Here's James. And he's going to be hemmed in and blocked down right at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, Barkley. Well, he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Saquon Barkley with career touchdown number 70. And the Dolphins look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. It's complete. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. Now, after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. To throw is Dart. That'll be caught by Rice. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Baltimore first down. A 5-yard gain on the play.
To the air, Dart.
First down, Baltimore.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Dart's pass.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at their 49-yard line.
Here's Dart. This will be caught once again by Brown. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 43. Dart going to look to throw here. There's a short one caught by Johnson. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Dolphins' 40-yard line.
Throwing, Dart. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing is Dart. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll go. Here's Dart. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he is going to be out of bounds a mile away from that yellow line, and that will become a turnover on downs. Well, you feel the excitement build on those fourth down plays. Defense has to stay out there, but for the offense, when that thing doesn't work out, such disappointment.
It can absolutely be a deflator, but how about the defensive guys? If they stop you on fourth down, they are absolutely elevated going to their bench.
They're elevated now. Big stop on fourth down. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 156 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. A little antsy on the left side of the line.
Yeah, I think they got the guy in the end. I think they got the DN there on that one. And let's face it, he is so amped up, wanting to get a good get-off on the snap. Jump too quickly.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
A loss of 2 yards.
3rd and 3.
It's now 3rd down and 3.
Barkley inside handoff. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Saquon Barkley with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Dolphins look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. Saying, all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Throwing his dart. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble's going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head. Yeah,
not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help them improve.
Miami set to take over. They're in control here as they start 1st and 10 and appearing to have righted the ship following that 2-game losing streak. A handoff to Barkley. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39.
39-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for the Dolphins, the win gets them back over 500 at 5-4 on the year. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3-5. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.